Hi, I'm Kim.
And I'm Lana.
And this is our podcast.
Yep, this is the one.
This is OMG, babe.
OMG, babe.
Babe.
Babe. Oh my god. Babe. You'll probably be able to tell which one's Kim and which one's Lana because Kim sounds like a human and Lana sounds like a deranged man-child.
Lana's sick. And not like, yo, she's sick, but like, she's got the illness.
What are you sick with? The sickness?
The sickness. Yo, you down with the sickness? The illness.
Yeah.
But, if there was a visual of who we looked like,
Who we look like.
I have a blue hat, and Lana has a pink hat.
Yeah. Good job. You're doing so well.
The whom? But yeah, today we're going to talk about glow ups and also lack thereofs.
Mm-hmm.
This podcast can also alternatively be called, Can I get a
We just kind of have to forget that we're on a podcast, and then it'll work.
Remember when we were younger, we couldn't. We were so funny when we were younger.
We were hilarious. And
then we were like camera and microphone shy, or at least I was. I wasn't sure about you. You're probably okay. You're a natural.
I was made for no, it was awkward. I always wanted to be on camera and shit, but I was like so awkward.
People like change when they're on camera. Like you kind of become a level up version of you. Like here I am as a potato. I am a like nice steaming bowl of mashed potatoes on camera with that butter that drips seductively down the side.
Do you though?
No. I'm like a high def potato as compared to I'm a potato in 1080 as opposed to like 480.
360.
360. 180? Is that the lowest one? Is it like 120? No, 180?
I thought it was like 244.
244? Is it? I thought it was like 144 was the lowest. Like that's like shit tier.
You a shit tier potato. You a bad potato, my man.
Damn.
I'm sorry. I love you.
Oh my god, babe. Okay, but yeah, glow ups. You know how you go on Instagram and then people post those pictures of their glow up essentially, and they're like, before I looks like a half-baked carrot simmering in chicken broth for 2 years, and I came out as like a beautiful garden salad or something like that. That doesn't happen.
That doesn't make sense though. You can't like a beautiful stew.
See, exactly. It doesn't make sense. It's an evolution path that doesn't make sense. It's not like in Pokemon where it's like, I can see this chain of evolution. Like,
you're moving so much. It's
I'm
making noises.
Oh, look, I'm squeaky. I'll trying to find a comfortable position. Okay, I'm good. I'm comfortable now. My thighs will probably stick to the chair, but whatever. I'm the only human. But I don't get it. I'm like, how did that happen to your face? Because I have gotten taller.
Well, there's just also people learn how to use makeup.
True.
That's a thing,
Makeup is weird. Makeup is expensive.
Makeup is I don't know why we decided to do this today because my brain is too sick to form thoughts.
It'll be funny because maybe you'll forget what you say. You could squeeze some of that biofreeze into your body and see what happens.
That's not what you do with it. You rub it on yourself.
Rub it on your insides.
No.
I am a 100% reputable source on how to cure yourself.
Cure what?
The sickness. The illness.
Oh my god.
The illness. But yeah. I don't know. Do you feel like you've gotten a glow up physically? Because the mental glow ups are different.
I've glowed up physically. You can attest to this.
I can attest to it. You're hot.
Oh my god, babe.
Yeah. You're like a spicy tuna casserole.
Yeah, before I was just like a can of tuna.
Yeah, someone cracked you open, and by someone I mean you. You did that.
Yeah.
You did that.
I cracked open
A cold one.
with the boys.
With the boys. But yeah. You changed your hair. I changed my hair at one point.
You had like really short hair.
I had really short hair. That was
It was so
3
short.
years ago. 3 years, a couple days and 3 years ago, I cut my hair.
Your form of rebellion.
It was right around the time of Pacific Rim. I know that because
Oh,
I
yeah.
tried to model my hair after Makamori.
Yeah.
It didn't
remember
work.
that.
I didn't have the blue streak. It didn't
You
work.
didn't have the blue streak. You should have gotten the blue streak.
Maybe I could have co-piloted a cool robot thing with was he American? An American boy.
Was he American?
I think so. The other one was Australian.
Oh yeah.
And his
Yeah, they were kinda
dad
dicks.
died. Spoilers.
If you haven't seen Pacific Rim by now, though, what have you done with your life?
Not
It came
seen
out
Pacific.
in like 2012.
It's a good movie.
You liked it a lot.
I liked it a lot. I still do. It's one of my favorite movies.
It's a good movie.
It's a good movie. But yeah,
Action packed.
that was
Robots.
actually
the ocean.
that whole cutting my hair thing was great. But that was also the year that was like for the very first time I started to get acne. Like really bad acne, like the kind that just like didn't go away. So I feel like I had a glow up in the sense that like, wow, you cut your hair and like now you're a new person, but also you have acne. What have you done? And so
you gotta balance yourself out.
would it have been like, would I have just been too dangerous with short hair that they were just like, she's gonna have acne
Yeah, you know.
forever?
See, like my glow up, I had a pretty good physical glow up, but like I had like a mental glow down.
Same.
Oh boy.
I mean, I like, if you look at me from when I was 10 to when I'm like now 19, I look different, but I don't like, I haven't changed a whole lot. It's like I got taller.
Did
not
you though?
enough. I got tall enough to where I'm not like 3'7". Look, Lana, one day you'll get there. I know you're still stuck.
Shut the fuck up.
But
how tall am I now?
2'10". That's so short.
That's
That
so
is almost 3 foot longs, but not enough, but just not quite.
I think these are more than a foot. Or are these a foot? I don't know.
Wow, you're short. You're
It's
short as
like-
you're short as heck.
No, these are more than a foot because like that's like up here.
But yeah, but like other than that, I'm still very much recognizable. Like you see a young Kim and you see a present Kim, and like yeah, she kind of got older. She's definitely so much more tired now. She kind of looks more mature, and her eyebrows look better.
Oh yeah, your eyebrows. You tried to fill in your eyebrows when they were like.
I was just like, how hard should I press? And then the answer was so hard. And then I went, huh, cool. I'm a me now.
You look like a fucking me.
It was sometimes you gotta mess up to win.
You don't need to fill in your eyebrows.
I don't need
you
to
just
really
need
fill in
to.
my eyebrows.
You just need to make sure they're nice and crisp.
There's like that brown mascara that's supposed to like just lightly fill in your eyebrows and like keep them in place. But I also I don't want to. I'm like, as long as I maintain the shape of my brow, I'm okay. My brother needs to get his eyebrows done. They're kind of bad. They're like everywhere. But yeah, physically it's kind of just like, yep, there she is. I apparently can still pass as a child though, considering I went to 2 establishments, both in which I used the child price and no one batted an eye. That was also Canada.
That's Canada. I don't know. Canadians have their own.
But I feel like as an Asian person, like I can fluctuate between the 13 to 21 range,
And then that
and
one
no
guy,
one will say anything.
that guy in the elevator in Georgia asked you if you were a mother.
Yeah, he asked if I was a mother, and I kind of just was like, am I? I'm not. I'm too young.
You are a mother, though. You're
I
a
am a
mother
mother.
of many.
I'm a mother to many and a father to some. But
Who else are you a father to besides Vic?
well, I'm Vic's father, but I'm also like Jack's. Like I'm just considered the dad.
Oh,
like
you're the dad.
I'm the dad, but
Okay.
specifically to Vic, I'm his deadbeat, absent father,
Mm-hmm.
which isn't true. I've given him so much advice. I give him my blanket all the time.
You've given him so much guidance.
He doesn't listen to me though.
He
So I guess I
doesn't.
am a dad.
Mhm.
That's how you know. It's when you're parents, when you give your children advice and they don't listen to you and you're like, whatever. I've told you the correct thing ish in my opinion, to do. You'll experiment as long as you don't like murder someone in the process,
Mm-hmm.
and then they'll figure it out. Just throw them into the sharks. Don't. Like physically, like realist sharks.
Right.
The mental glow ups, though.
Mental glow ups.
Glow sideways, glow graphs.
They're still glow ups.
The glow parabolas.
The glow parabolas.
Because like,
no, this is a parabola.
I mean, you can also have the.
This is a negative parabola.
It's still a parabola.
You can't see. They can't see what we're doing.
It's the smiley face and the non-smiley face.
Yeah.
They're still a parabola.
Happy, sad.
A parabola is a parabola, no matter how it's flipped.
Fine.
It's true. Ask B-Rads.
All right, B-Rads. Shout out to B-Rads.
I love her. But yeah, I feel like as a young person, I was just more put together. And the older I got, the more I was kind of just like, I guess I don't need to do this to be a person. I'm just gonna stop. And then I stopped.
Do what?
Just like life, like living. It's kind of like young Kim could
Young Kim
go outside in the summer and be like, yes, I live. And old Kim goes outside and is like, I guess I'll die. Like that meme of that old man with the shrugging. I guess I'll die.
I like the summer, though.
You like the summer.
That doesn't have anything to do with glow ups. That's just like you becoming an inside person.
I've always been an inside person. I like the indoors. There are no bugs. Yo, fuck bugs.
Don't fuck bugs.
Oh, question.
What?
So, you know that like game? It's like, would you press it? That button game. So, no bugs, and like it doesn't mess up the ecosystem or anything. That just pretend it's like everything is okay, right? No bugs, but you have to be a vegan.
What?
Right? Like it's like you can have no bugs, but if you have no bugs, then you have to be a vegan for like ever.
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
No bugs.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it. I like wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't, because I'm like, I already like have considered veganism.
Ooh, veganism.
You know?
Would you jump straight from a carnivorous lifestyle to straight veganism, or would you wean yourself going vegetarian?
I don't know. I feel like I would have to, like once you cut out meat though, that's the big daddy.
It's the big daddy.
That's the big daddy. The meat's the big daddy.
You can't have honey.
No, you can.
Some vegans don't like.
Yes, some vegans like.
I thought it was just like a thing,
vegans.
cause like animal products, right?
Yeah. Like some but like I've talked to like some people have been like, there's this like my neighbor, she's like super hardcore vegan. And people have been talking about her like, oh my god, she's so vegan she doesn't even eat honey. And I'm like, they're like, oh shit. Vegan. Yeah. But like there's like.
Oh no, she's dead.
I'm died. It's because I ate too much meat. But I know there's like vegan, which is like no animal products like whatsoever. Like you can't like buy like fucking leather.
Well, I mean, leather's also kind of grody.
Yeah, but that, and then there's like plant-based diets where like you don't eat anything that's like animal. I'd eat honey. That doesn't count. Actually, but then there's like no bugs, so like the bees can't make the honey, so it's like whatever.
Synthetic bees. You know they've been making synthetic bees.
What?
Yeah, like scientists have been like, well, the bees are dying, and we're gonna try to save them, but we're also gonna try to make synthetic bees so that if they do die out, we can still pollinate shit and not die.
Oh, that's good.
It's called
fake bees.
Planning.
Fake bees.
Fake bees.
Save the bees with fake bees.
Let's see. I've gotten lazier as life progressed.
Actually, I don't know. Have I gotten lazier? No, I've definitely, like, when I was little, I used to be very passionate about lots of things. And now that passion has died.
Yo, but solid retweet, though. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like, I used to like a lot of things, and now I like a lot of the things I liked before, but I don't like new things. Yeah. Like, I'm kind of just like, oh, I guess. Mm-hmm. It's kind of just like a soft murmur of approval as opposed to a roaring, passion.
The activities that I do now are like the same activities that I've been doing since middle school.
Like drugs?
Yeah. Of course.
Lana does heroin. Fun fact, this podcast is just an intervention.
This podcast is sponsored by heroin. No, I don't do heroin.
Your mother's choice of drug. Don't do heroin.
Don't.
It's bad. Your feet are so cold.
I know.
No! Don't do that! Stop! They ashy.
I'm trying to warm them.
You have a blanket.
Your legs, though.
You rub your foot against my leg without the safety of this blanket on top.
Here.
You're pushing me further away.
Come back. Babe, come back.
Fucking not gonna come back to you if you got, cold, dry feet.
It's the winter, isn't it?
In Australia.
It's the 4th of July. Go America.
I misread this Tumblr post. It said the that big ass rodent thing in Australia, like the kappa whatever. Like, yeah. I misread it as chupacabra. And I was really, really confused on the post because I was like, oh, it's the chupacabra, a cryptid. I love cryptids. And then it went, no, this is a real animal. This is a big rodent, not the chupacabra.
Good job.
Who is a soft boy.
Soft boy. Is the chupacabra a hard boy?
No, it's like a dog. That's mythical. Mythical dog.
Mythical dog.
The Mothman is a mythical moth. And Nessie is a sweet, sweet lady who just wants some sleep.
Let Nessie sleep.
Would you go on a cross-country cryptid search with me?
Cross country?
Yeah.
You need to learn how to drive. I'm
Okay.
not driving you all the way across this country.
We'll Uber across the country.
No! We are not Ubering across the country.
We'll become really good friends with an Uber driver. And
No.
they'll Uber us across the country.
So, just because you become friends with an Uber driver doesn't mean they're going to Uber you everywhere.
They would get paid so much money. That would be the most expensive Uber. It costs probably more than a mortgage.
Oh my
That'd be like 75 avocados. Woo. Woo.
Zooey mama.
Oh my god. The Captain Underpants movie came out.
I didn't see it, but I know. I'm aware.
But I don't know. Do kids still read Captain Underpants?
I don't know.
Because that was a thing that we read. And it's been, 10 years? You're jiggling. You're jiggling on top of me thighs.
Ooh.
It's not sexual. It's just uncomfortable. This is what romance is.
Oh
Who said
my
chivalry
God.
was dead?
Not I.
Stop! You're dead.
The worst, as some might say. What were we talking about? Captain Underpants?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that came out 10 years ago, right?
So many years.
Did I like Captain Underpants? I think I
don't
did.
know, did you?
I think I did. A little bit. I also think I didn't like it because it was mainstream. So, and I was edgy.
What did you like as a kid?
Drugs.
We need to stop saying that. We need to get closer.
The further up you inch, the closer you get to me and to my...
But I need to get closer to the mic. For the sake of the podcast.
For the podcast.
For the podcast, not for you.
I forgive for the podcast. What did I like as a kid? Wow, what a loaded question. I liked Avatar: The Last Airbender.
We can get back to our glow up.
Teen Titans. Codename Kids Next Door. So I liked a lot of TV.
Yeah.
I liked...
Cartoon, says some might say.
Yeah, I liked reading original and also fanfiction stories on Quizilla and Wattpad.
Oh, no.
That was a fun time. And I
Oh,
liked
man.
anime. So that's what I liked.
Okay, question.
Yes.
How old were you when you discovered the smut?
The smut? Probably the moment I logged on to Quizilla and there was one of those, take the 7-minute in heaven quiz to see what Harry Potter character you'll end up in a closet with. And I went, okay.
Oh, my God.
Having never read Harry Potter, but having wanted to be cool. I don't know why I didn't read Harry Potter. But yeah, I clicked it, and then I ended up in the closet with, fucking probably... Actually, no. I don't think it was Harry Potter. I think it was, Naruto.
Of course!
Right? And I think I tried purposefully to get Sasuke because he was brooding and
Why
edgy.
Sasuke in this Harry Potter character quiz?
No, it wasn't a Harry Potter quiz. It was a Naruto quiz.
Okay, there. That makes more sense.
But there were quizzes that would mesh together universes, and it didn't make sense because why would Naruto a person who lives in the Hidden Leaf Village go to Hogwarts, a school in England, right? That doesn't make sense. So, like, whatever. But this was a Naruto quiz, because I was more familiar with Naruto than I was with Harry Potter. And I tried to get Sasuke, because, you know, brooding and edgy. He had dark hair, and, you know, my type.
Wow.
And, yeah. And
that type fucking annoys me. I am annoyed by the dark brooding type.
I wasn't annoyed by it, and now I find it really funny, because but, like, before, it was definitely, like, wow, because, you know, that was, like, the same time I was on, like, Roar Means I Love You and Dinosaur, and, like, I tried to wear a lot of black, and that was the moment, like, scene kids became, like, a thing.
I don't know if back then I was into that, but I'm not sure, because it just fucking annoys me now. I'm just like, say what you feel!
Say what you feel.
Let's talk about our feelings, motherfucker!
But Lana, it's so suspenseful when they just turn their back on you and cold shoulder you for months and months on end.
It's like, alright, like, I'm not interested anymore. Like, we're done. This is over.
But Lana, they wear leather.
I don't fucking care. I can wear leather too.
Lana, look into his eyes. They're so filled with pain and sorrow.
Bitch, same.
But yeah, no, that's probably when, probably 11 or 12 was when I discovered what it means to have, you know, sex. Poorly written, unsafe, bad
sex.
Bad sex. But that was when I was like, wow, is this what love is?
No, the answer is no.
The answer is no. But yeah, no, and I spent a lot of my childhood reading fan fiction and original stories on Quizilla and Wattpad, and watching anime and reading manga.
Wow, that was you.
Yeah, that was me.
That was you.
I was a closet weeb. And a person who didn't like to talk about. That was also the same time that, like, Tumblr was always a thing. Like, or it was becoming more of a thing. And that was when people were all like, if you're on Tumblr, you can't let other people know that you're on Tumblr, because it's got to be, like, kept for the cool kids, right? And that was very much me. I was, like, the epitome of, like, internet trash, which is hilarious. But it, like, in the moment was probably not healthy, but, like, looking back on it is super funny. What did you do?
I was, like, a less that version. I was more into...
Were you more chill? Did you have more chill than me?
I had more chill than you. I was very into Harry Potter.
You were into Harry Potter.
Because, like, Harry Potter takes a lot out of you, man. I was very into... I actually didn't get super into Avatar until, like, after it had all been, like, done. So I don't know when that was, but that was, like, a little bit later.
My boy.
I watched it all on the internets.
That was still when, fucking, what was it, Mega Video? Or,
yeah,
like,
that's when those, like, all those things... I watched a lot of, like... I didn't watch a lot of Disney movies, like, as you're supposed to as a child. I watched them all on YouTube, like, in, like, 7 parts.
Yup. I remember that.
Yeah, before YouTube took all that stuff down. That's how I watched Pocahontas.
Oh.
That's how I watched Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
When did you discover the before they were called smuts, they were called lemons and limes?
I know.
When did you discover your first lemon?
All right, so it had to be the summer after oh, this is bad. It had to be the summer after what's it called? 7th grade.
Ooh.
Right? Because ooh, this is embarrassing. But what's it called? One of my camp counselors at theater camp was in a show. We were in the kids show, and she was in the teens show.
Is this who I think it is?
Yeah, this is who you think it is. And it was it's like not, oh my god. It was she was in Little Shop of Horrors, and she was Audrey, right? And I was like, me and my friend who, like, we were in camp together, we, like, were low-key, high-key, super gay for our camp counselor. But like, we weren't about to, nah.
Yeah.
But, so we wrote, like, our own fan fiction.
Wow.
About Little Shop of Horrors. But it was, like, completely, like, vanilla. You know?
Vanilla?
Completely, like,
no sex vanilla, or, like, sex but vanilla?
No, like, no sex vanilla. Just very, like, what, like, children would write about. You know? Because, like, and then later on, I was looking for other, like, we didn't even realize what we were doing was a fanfic, probably.
Probably not.
Yeah, and then I was, like, Googling, like, Little Shop of Horrors, because I was like, oh, this is a fun show, because, like, we saw it.
Yeah.
And then we were like, oh my god, this is great. And then And I was like, oh, this is such a fun show. And then I just was Googling about it. It led me to fanfiction.net.
Ooh,
And then
fanfiction.net.
I read all that fucking the dentist guy. All those dentist guy, fucking, because he was, such a sadist.
Yeah. Oh, man.
So there were, those kinds of fics. And there were, the sweet, Audrey and Seymour fics. And there was, the fucking... I don't know if anyone did, a Audrey 2 smut. The plant.
Lol, gross.
Yeah.
Someone probably has.
Someone probably has, but I didn't find it.
You didn't find it. That was good. That's probably good for you.
That was good for me. And then, just, all the things that I liked. Yeah, it was such a weird transition from, musicals to, this world of fan fiction. And then, everything I liked, I would be like, oh, let's see, if there's fan fiction about this. I found Oliver fan fiction.
That's weird. Well,
yeah.
Hopefully Oliver wasn't the subject of any of them.
No,
okay,
not
good,
really.
Good.
Yeah.
The boy is a boy.
The boy's a boy.
So, but yeah, fan fiction is a doozy.
Yeah.
Read a lot of fan fiction. So much of it.
Mm-hmm.
I was probably... Actually, no. You can probably pinpoint where I stopped reading, literal books to where I start to pick up reading, either original fiction that people posted on, Wattpad and, fan fiction. And that's, the lines, intersect, and then one drops and one picks up.
Yeah.
Because one of them was free, and one of them I had to pay money for.
What you gonna do?
Yeah, what was I gonna do? I was gonna read the free things.
You know what you should do?
Don't do it. Don't say it.
What?
I know.
What?
I'll read it eventually.
Oh, I was gonna say that.
Okay.
I was gonna pretend we had a sponsor from Audible.com.
Oh, that was gonna be your sponsor cut.
Yeah. You know what you should sign up for a free trial and get a free audiobook at Audible.com.
Yo.
Using the code, omgbabe.
omgbabe.
Don't.
We don't. That's not a real code. If that was a real code, that'd be really funny.
Yeah.
But no, considering this is 1, our second episode, and 2, we've rebranded after our second episode. And
so
3,
technically it's our first episode.
It's our first episode. The first one was a pilot.
Yeah.
And now this is episode 1.
Mm-hmm.
That was
we're not even putting them on the same platform. This is going on YouTube.
Wow. So it's like no one's ever seen or heard of us before ever.
Yeah.
It's a fresh start.
It's a fresh start, but we're pretending like it's not a fresh start.
Yeah. We pretend we're seasoned veterans.
We're not. You can probably tell.
We're seasoned at talking.
Mm-hmm. We talk. I've been talking since I was 2.
Huh. I wonder when I started talking. I found out that I was born at 4:01 a.m.
Oh, I was born at 12:50, I think. A.m.
Nice.
Christmas Eve, the eve of Christ.
Solid. What else about childhood? Did I tell you to ever go on Quizilla? Did we ever do anything?
You did. You showed me your fucking story that you never finished.
Nope, and that's gone forever now because no one screenshotted it. You know how people say, I guarantee if you hunted and stuck your hands into the depths of the internet, you could find it. But it's as far as I'm concerned, it's gone.
Yeah.
But I wrote 3 chapters of a really bad, very cliche, stereotypical story.
I have the one from Secret Story that you wrote. Can I read it?
Yeah, I could probably read it. I mean, how long is it?
It's a page.
Oh yeah, I based that off of my original story. This was basically this is a TLDR of the story.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, no. I think this would be about the same length because my chapters were 4 paragraphs.
# Secret Story Collection.
And maybe one of those paragraphs was a sentence, a piece of dialogue from somebody.
All right.
Get in character. Get in character.
Let me take a sip of my tea.
Oh, your feet are so cold. Remember, Lana, you need to be this character. I
sound too much like a man for this.
You gotta feel what it's like to be so angsty. Be how old are you when you enter the 6th grade? Or the 7th
11?
grade? 11, you need to be a 12-year-old, okay? You gotta be a 12-year-old person.
All right.
Reading this, because this is what I essentially wrote.
Here we go. beep, beep, beep. The shrill sound of my alarm clock pierces through the early dawn, and I slowly awake from my deep slumber.
Nice. Hot.
I extend my long, tan arms over my head in a stretching motion
Nice.
and extended my mouth in a yawning motion.
A lot of motions. She's an active girl.
Slowly come to consciousness. Slowly come to consciousness?
Slowly.
Okay.
You don't want to come to consciousness too fast and get whiplash.
I blink my eyes sleepily, and after 3.7 seconds, I launch out of bed.
Launch.
Today was the first day of my last day of high school, and I was ready to face it head on.
She's got enthusiasm. Homie's ready. Those 3.7 seconds were all she needed to hype her up.
Yeah, that was not a lot of time. I get out, brush my teeth, brush my hair, and get dressed. I look in the mirror, and I have to say, I like what I'm seeing.
She's got self-confidence.
Good job. What's
Can I
your
borrow
face?
some of that?
Where is it?
She
My
has
long flowing ebony hair is loose around my shoulders.
ebony.
And my faded jeans and t-shirt give me that I don't care vibe.
Uh-huh.
It's as if I'm a completely different person than I was this summer. I frown a bit. My perfect forehead crinkles in despair, with me thinking about the events that transpired over the past 3 months, and I have to shake the negative voodoo from my skull.
My skull.
You wrote this.
I wrote this. I did this.
Only good thoughts for a good person is what I like to think.
See, what you're reading here is the product of me. Of me. I have
It's
taken.
you. This is you.
I've taken high-level English courses my entire life, and this is what it's accumulated into. My greatest.
You were
piece of work.
trying to be like
I
your 12-year-old self, though.
Yeah, which honestly, I probably succeeded.
Mhm.
But first, I would like to mention me describing this girl is like the same how like male authors describe women as well, which I find really funny.
Oh, yeah.
Like, just look at the extension of her arms.
Wow.
They're so tan. Her ebony, long, whatever hair that falls delicately.
Ebony, darkness, dementia, raven way.
My girl.
Hearing a honk of a Mercedes outside,
I don't know. What
I
this is.
jump out my window into the backseat of my friend's car. He jumped out the back of the window.
She's got places to be. She didn't even
Yeah,
tell us.
like you're not sneaking out. Like you're going to school. It's not a secret.
But I also like the way I picture house is the same you would picture like a suburban house, right? There's like a lawn and a
we
driveway.
live in suburban houses, Kim.
Yeah, but like there's a lawn and a driveway, and then she's got a backyard most likely. Where is her window position that she can launch out of her window into a car, right? Because if her friends are parked in the driveway, that must that makes the most sense. But if her friends are parked in the front of her house, she like vaulted, like vaulted.
Oh my god. Okay. God, rebel.
Rebel, nice. I wonder if that's what I actually named my character in my old other story.
Man. You take forever to get ready in the morning. Like, we have to go or we'll be late, Ivy exclaims. I roll my eyes at her. Such a drama queen. Drama in all caps.
Ooh, damn, emphasis.
Well, sorry, I decided I wanted to look nice today. God, Ivy. She took like 3.7 seconds, though.
To wake up.
Oh,
Girl,
so-
please. If you're gonna criticize my work, could you at least make sure you read it?
I'm reading it right now. I reply, I look up at Ivy and Luna in the front.
Luna.
The two could not look or be more different.
Uh-huh.
Why the fuck are they friends then? Ivy was preppy and pink, and Luna was dressed in all black and had the stinkiest stink eye ever.
It smelled.
Yet the two of them and little old me were thicker than thieves. They were my boulders. I'm sorry.
Look. Boulders are strong, sturdy. The pioneers used to ride these babies for miles.
Oh my god. They were my boulders.
Not boulders. I didn't want to use rock. I felt like that was overplayed.
Wow. It just sounds so silly.
Shut up!
And I knew that without them, the tragic events of the summer would have destroyed me.
Should have been #ruined.
We drove together to school, laughing, singing, and dancing the whole way there.
I think my inspiration for that part was Rebecca Black's Friday.
That's what I was thinking. As we got closer, I began to get nervous.
Ooh.
We pulled up to the school, and once Ivy parked, it was time for us to leave, as you do.
Yep. Just really want to make it clear. I want to really spell it out for these people.
I took a deep breath and muttered, I am a beautiful creature of the night, and I'm too good for these mere mortals.
Yep.
Yes, fear me. Are
Yep.
you like a vampire or a hooker?
Why not both? I think the exact line that I used when I wrote the original version of this story was, like, before she got into the car, this was while she was still in her room, she went, I'm strong, I'm powerful, roar.
No.
And I made her roar.
I hate
So
you so
I didn't want to
much.
roar in this one, so I toned it down just a little bit. A little bit.
You should have kept the full force 12-year-old.
I didn't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Give me a little bit. I just want a little bit.
AP English.
AP English. I got a 5 on the AP Lit
Oh
exam.
my god. We began to walk up to the school.
Yep.
As the three of us made our way to the building, I could feel the eyes on me, whispers emerging from the students.
So first of all, right, what the fuck kind of students just hang around a parking lot instead of going inside the school?
They all loved me. Did
Did
they
I write
though?
that? Did
You
I write
did.
that?
You
Did they
wrote
love her?
that.
I thought they didn't. Huh.
Yeah.
Huh. Odd. Oh, maybe she's just like cocky.
Yeah, or maybe she's cocky or she's like trying to psych
Oh shit,
herself
I don't
up.
even know my own character.
How dare you?
She's taken. Oh my god, you're so cold. Keep reading.
I saw the word frontal. I was feeling more and more confident as we got closer and closer to the school. Finally, the hollowed doors of the school building were in front of me,
Yup.
and just as I was ready to open the doors, they flung apart forcibly, almost crashing into my frontal.
That. I was like, was I taking anatomy at this time, or was I just like stupid?
I think you were,
Oh,
because
okay.
it's senior year.
Oh, senior year that we wrote this. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I was taking the AP class, but yeah, frontal.
A figure was behind the door, wearing an all too familiar outfit and the same smirk that was burned into my mind forever. Actually, was it senior year? Because this was 2015.
Oh shit, no, that wasn't senior year. That was junior year.
No, because it was senior year.
Oh yeah, the beginning of
Yeah,
senior
yeah.
year. Haha.
Okay.
Dates. You're good. You're warm now.
Not for long.
We were holding hands.
A figure was behind the door, wearing an all too familiar outfit and the same smirk that was burned into my mind. ... Forever.
Oh shit.
I slowly looked up to meet the eyes, and when we locked gazes, my suspicions came true.
Girl.
There, standing in front of me, was my ex-boyfriend, Xavier Raincroft.
The fuck kind of name is Xavier Raincroft?
You thought it was the coolest name.
I thought it was the hottest shit. I'm pretty sure if I saw, like, as a 12-year-old, saw a boy that had that name and who was, like, brooding and angsty, I would, like, die on the spot. 12-year-old me would have combusted. My pants would have flown off my body or something. But now it's just...
No, it's silly.
Now it's silly.
It's silly.
But okay, first of all, I like the fact that he's wearing an all too familiar outfit, like as if this boy doesn't change clothes.
He's an anime character.
And he's always smirking, right?
Yeah, you don't even describe what he's wearing, though.
No,
You're
I don't
just
even-
like, oh, it's like clothes.
I described like almost everything else, but
Except what this boy looks like.
except what this boy looks like. All we know is that he smirks and wears an all too familiar outfit, and he's the ex-boyfriend of what's her name? What is?
Rebel.
Huh?
Rebel.
Rebel.
Rebel? Rebel.
Rebel. Her name is Rebel because she's a rebel. I think where I was going with the story back when I was 12, right, was it was really similar to most of the other stories that were on Quizilla, where it was the same premise essentially, like bad boy, oh, and then like good girl who's like snarky and sassy, and she keeps up with him, and then at the end he's like still a dick, but like they're dating now, right?
Wow.
Like, but a lot of the stories that I read followed that similar pattern, and a lot of them involve like a transformation of the female character becoming someone who's more confident, and that surprises like the male character.
Oh wow, yeah, she's so confident,
and
I want her now.
And then they like flirt and like compete, and she's not into him anymore because you know what? She's got standards, but but at the end they end up together. And so where I was going with this story was, they had dated before, right? He's like a good person on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Xavier Raincroft has a big heart and is a good person. But something happened over the summer, and he turned into a massive dick and started probably, I don't know, like riding a motorcycle.
Doing drugs?
And doing drugs or something. And drinking alcohol, which is illegal. Right? Something happened. And he broke up and embarrassed and humiliated Rebel, that's her name. And they were definitely, like, best friends beforehand. Like, they were definitely, like, super close.
Buds.
Compadres. Like,
Compadres.
that next-door neighbor type of stuff, right? And he broke her heart. And then she had her best friends, and she did a complete transformation. And the whole story would have probably been, like, them butting heads constantly, but then getting up in, like, stupid, shenanigans where they have to get closer. And she's all like, why did you change? And he's like, I was doing it to protect you, or something. The story can be really dramatic, right?
Oh my god.
It was either that was the plot, or the plot was, she's always loved him or something like that. And she was just faking it. But yeah, I don't really know how the story was going to end because I wrote like exactly 3 chapters that were probably no more than 800 words total. I have commitment problems.
You do.
Yeah.
You've committed to me though.
I've committed to you. You're my biggest commitment.
Oh, babe.
Even
nice firm handshake.
with my thumb tucked in the handshake.
Yeah.
This is just
this? This is lame kind of.
Stop! Don't stroke my inner wrist. But yeah, that was my story.
That was your story, and then
I'm not a published author.
And then the next one, I'm not gonna read it because it was so much, but like, we did this thing where we would all write a page of a story. You know, we would write a page of a story, and then we would do that, and then we would give the next person, we would pass it on to the next person with the last sentence on the page and the names of the characters and like the breakdown of the characters. And she like did a complete 180 and turned it into this fucking like noir seduction thing, except like she like ended up like biting his dick off. Or no, she twisted his dick off. She twisted it off. And she put it in a hot dog bun and she was gonna feed it to him. And I was like, what?
I was like, oh my god. Like, I mean, I know Xavier Raincroft was my ex-boyfriend, and he broke my heart, but...
But, like, not like this.
Not like this. We also ended up from a school to, like a rainy apartment, like, scene, which was really funny.
That was really funny. And then I changed it. My part was next, and I was like, we're gonna go time traveling back to the 1960s.
This is a genuinely very fun thing to do with your friends, though.
Would recommend.
It's really funny.
We should do this.
We could do this at college. With college people.
Colegio.
Brody. But yeah, no, it's a fun time. I enjoyed writing my story. It was nice to tap into inner Kim.
Inner Kim.
Because like you're still you.
You're
still 12-year-old you.
And that is the base of all Glo Ups, you know? Back to our topic that we didn't stick to at all.
Wow, look at what you did. You did the thing.
I did the thing.
She pulled it back, guys.
Yeah, you know, like, even if you glow up, you're still you from when you were pre-glow up.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe a little better, maybe a little worse, hopefully.
Hopefully
better.
A glow down is getting worse.
Yeah.
Glow up is better.
You're still you.
Still you.
Gotta remember
your roots.
Your roots.
Nerdy 12-year-old fucking, I don't know, roots.
I was the definition of like 12-year-old internet person. Like the kind of person who used correct grammar on the internet. Lol.
But also like rar means I love you in dinosaur.
Yeah, I did that too.
Yeah.
That was Edgy, Lana.
So edge.
I feel like I've embarrassed myself quite a bit. It's your turn now. We've got, like,
I
a
don't
decent
know.
amount of time. Come on, say something.
I don't know.
Expose yourself.
I'm burying, like, all of my embarrassing moments.
No, expose yourself.
You need to bring them out of me, man.
I can't.
You need to bring them
How am I
out of
supposed
me.
to do that?
I don't know. You know enough about me. You know things.
In middle school was the time that we were, like, the most distant, though.
Yeah. Was it? Well, like, physically distant.
Physically distant. But, like, also kind of, like, I mean, maybe it's just because I'm old and I don't remember shit, but, like, I remember more of us from elementary school and in high school than I do, like, us in middle school. Wow, she's got the sickness.
I do got the sickness. But, just middle school was very uneventful for me, you know?
Yeah.
I just don't remember a lot of middle school because I, like, don't want to remember a lot of middle school. I was just a sad child.
Aww.
I was sad and I had no friends.
Beaner.
Because, like, I didn't, like, because, like, you weren't in any of my classes.
Yeah, I wasn't in any of your classes.
Yeah.
We,
Straight up, like, when Bia came to our school in 7th grade, she, like, walked me to my locker once after lunch, and I was like, oh my god. Like, no one's ever done that before. And I, like, it was, like, the biggest gesture ever, but she just walked me to my locker. I was like, we're friends. It was like, yeah, like, I had no friends.
Sweet.
And I've had such, like, a popularity glow up.
Popularity glow up?
Mm-hmm. Because you gotta, like, come from a place where, like, you got no friends into a place where, like, everyone wants to be my friend.
You also, I don't like the fact that you were sad in middle school, but it's funny how you were, like, emo in middle school, and then 9th grade was the year where everyone just decided, I love Lana, and I want to just date the fuck out of Lana. And then they
date the fuck out of Lana. That's so innocent.
and then they tried, and one almost succeeded. Kinda did.
Kinda.
But everyone else failed.
Rip. He's dead.
Rip.
Sometimes I can still hear his voice.
No. But yeah, no. That was a really funny time of your life.
No, and then, like, there was so much angst with, like, our friend.
Yeah.
Because she was, like, jealous and sad. And
sad.
I was like, I have no control over what other people think of me.
And there's a big miscommunication error.
Mm-hmm.
And no, actually, this was
a glow down.
This was a glow down moment. It was a glow down moment. But at the end of it, you know, it makes for a really funny story.
Yeah, it's a fun time. If I'm allowed to talk about it now, right?
Yeah, you're allowed to talk about it.
I'm allowed to talk about it now because I remember all before she was like, "We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that period of time."
I think it's important to talk about the bad parts of your life too, because it's like you like gotta see if you've like learned from it.
I've learned from
it. And also, it's also like, I mean, in this case, I find that situation like 4 years removed from it now, right? To be really funny. I think it's the funniest thing ever. I think it's the funniest and most dramatic thing ever, especially considering we had like a full talk before going to high school that was a lot of, we're not gonna have any drama in our life ever.
Right.
We're just perfect people, you know?
know.
We're not into that boy stuff. We're not gonna have any boy drama. We're like super tight. And then just freshman year, nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
It's because we started being friends with boys.
Yeah.
And those boys
First mistake.
started looking at us.
Looked at you.
Hey, some of them liked you. Remember?
No.
Remember? But no one told you about it until later. The Kim effect.
The Kim lol.
Tell them about the Kim. Tell our audience about the Kim effect.
I'm not telling them about the Kim effect until you talk about your harem of guys that just like friggin' followed you around. You had like a chain.
You are hella exaggerating though. It was like
it was 8.
Yeah, but like not all at once.
Yeah, but enough.
Oh
it was as if
it was only like there were only ever like 2 or 3 at a time.
There were only ever, you know, a handful of men
just
lusting after.
Not even men. 14-year-old boys.
They're children.
14-year-old boys who like don't know like what to do with their pants.
Pants. But yeah, I mean, you had a lot of people who liked you. A lot. It was really funny. At different times, though. And the funny thing...
They were like a broad, like, spectrum, too.
Yeah, so it ranged from, like, faint crush to, like, big crush.
Faint crush, big crush. And also, like, the type of boy.
Yeah.
Like, there was, like, my homeboy, Raph. I'm sorry, Raph.
Shout out.
If I'm mentioning you on this podcast and you don't want to be on this podcast.
He's gonna be a guest.
Oh yeah. I mean, but like in this context,
Yeah.
he's cool with it.
He's
Cool.
fine.
We're hella bros now. We are tight ab. He's like my closest guy friend from high school.
What a dude. What a good guy.
What a good guy. I love Raph so much, but just like not in the way he wanted me to in like freshman year.
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god. Yeah, no. You didn't.
No.
I honestly don't remember who else liked you, TBH.
There was
Oh yeah. You guys like almost became a thing
we
several
almost became
times.
a thing several times, but he was like always doing drugs.
Oh.
Remember?
Yeah.
And then I tried to hang out with him, and then he like wouldn't pick up his phone. He was like, "Sorry, I was like doing LSD with my sister." And I'm like,
Rip that dream.
rip that dream. He was fun. He was a fun guy. You know.
Yeah, you know.
You know.
And then there were probably other people that I just don't remember. It wasn't like dramatic.
I'm
it
not
was
gonna
just,
name drop all
yeah,
these people
yeah,
on this
name drop.
podcast,
But,
but like there was like we became friends with a lot of nerdy guys who hadn't like been
really talk to girls.
Yeah, who hadn't really talked to girls yet, like ever in their lives.
or
and
who
then-
had close relationships with girls.
Yeah, and then like we started getting in on their like gamer boy Skype calls and just like being there.
and existing. I think that was the
We
thing.
just started existing around these boys who had never like talked to girls before, and they were like, wow.
projecting.
Mhm.
Because I think that makes
So
the most
that's why
sense.
I like don't like, I don't drum up the importance of that a lot because I'm just like they didn't know what they were doing with their feelings.
It was funny though.
Yeah.
It would have been a nice sitcom.
Mhm.
Sitcom episode.
Yeah, like a Disney Channel.
A Disney Channel.
original sitcom.
Oh yeah, the Kim effect. Okay. Basically, I found this out the middle of freshman year. My college freshman year. From a friend. And he was basically like, yeah, so the Kim effect was, I don't even remember what it was. Basically, not a lot of boys, maybe about like 3 or 4 guys liked me and then would talk to their friends who also liked me about me. Just the fact that they liked me. Like, they would just talk about it and be like, yeah, she's like really mean, but we're into it.
Yeah, you're that type of girl.
Yeah, I'm a mean person. I'm a mean person.
You're the worst.
I'm a mean person, but I'm also like really mean to guys.
Mhm.
Because my end goal is that I don't want them to talk to me or bother me. I think it's really easy for me to squash feelings for a person if I'm just mean to them. But apparently that doesn't
but
work.
then like they're into it.
But then they're into it. So then that's the problem, is that they're into it.
Mhm.
If I were really nice too, that would be a problem. Because then then they would be into it.
You should become a dominatrix. That's the moral of the
I-
story.
Don't think I would look good in leather. And then second,
You can be like a soft bro dominatrix.
wear a baseball cap with spikes.
Yes.
Have a Bud Light in one hand.
Crack a cold one.
Crack open this cold one, boy.
Before I crack my whip on you. I love it. I hate it.
I don't think I would like that. I'm definitely not like super dommy. I'm just a mean person. That's
You're
just the moral.
You're just mean.
I'm just mean. I'm not dommy. I'm just mean. And there's a difference, guys. But yeah. Nothing embarrassing really happened to me in high school though. Like middle school was the brunt of the wow, Kim, you made some questionable decisions.
Mhm.
A lot of it was on the internet, and a lot of it was just like me. So I really didn't involve other people in my questionable decisions. But
Yeah. You a lone wolf.
I was a lone wolf.
Oh.
Oh my god, babe. But yeah, high school was fine. It was fine. Middle school was fine. It was funny. I don't really remember elementary school, but I'm sure it was fine.
Elementary. I was also really sad in elementary school.
Yeah, you were sad for a while, and then you got friends.
Mhm. You, a friend. No,
Julie.
And then Julie. Well, I always had Julie,
Yeah, you
but she
always
was
had
like
Julie.
never in my class. And she like we weren't school friends, but we were like life friends, you know.
Yeah.
And she would hang out with other people, and I would just kind of walk around the playground alone.
Aw.
Sad.
Then we found each other,
Yeah, then we found each other, and then like
and then I was mean.
and then like people started fighting over me.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
It was a lot
I
of
didn't-
me fighting over you,
Yeah.
though, because I am, once again, reiterating, I'm a mean person. I'm a mean person. But I was extra mean in elementary school.
And I like didn't know what to do. I was like, what?
That's what they call real life foreshadowing for your love life.
Oh my god. My friend love life.
Your friend love life.
And my love life.
Yeah. Real life foreshadowing. I love real life foreshadowing though. It's really nice to notice
Mm-hmm.
in the moment, but then also when it's like past, you're like, wow, that was real life foreshadowing.
I was a sad child. I'm still a pretty sad child.
Yeah.
It's just that like I have like a social life.
That's
and
good.
I have, like things to do now. Ooh,
Did you get a notification?
someone texted me.
People text you?
Yeah, because I have friends.
See? There you go. Your hair got longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. That happens.
Hair grows out.
Hair grows.
People grow.
Mhm.
People glow.
Yeah. People glow. Yeah, I've got a balayage now.
Balayage.
I did. Yeah, it's all like caramelly and shit.
Yeah, it's a nice color. I like.
Lots of dimensions in my hair. It's really greasy though.
Yikes. TM.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, whatevs.
Well,
How fast does your hair get greasy?
real fast.
Real fast?
But I'm like, try not to.
Oh
wash
yeah,
it.
because the fact that you dyed it, right?
So I'm like,
Invest in some dry shampoo.
but that's still like, it's fine. I just wear hats.
Just put some flour in your hair. Bake it at 350. And call it a
I
day.
wear lots of hats.
Hats are
I
so good.
bun lots of buns, and I braid lots of braids. Like
Yeah.
I do those like French pigtail braids.
Got it. Hats are good.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't start wearing a lot of hats until recently, and it's a good investment because 1, hats flatten out your cowlicks,
Yay!
and 2, everybody looks good in a hat.
Can we talk about those "Make America Great Again" hats?
They're bad.
They're just bad hats.
They're bad
Like,
hats.
They stand like the message is like Trump is bad.
First of all, he's bad, but his merchandise is also bad.
Yeah, it's an ugly looking hat. Like you make bad hats.
It's like it's not a good hat,
It's not a good hat.
but it's also not a good hat.
Yeah, like hats. Like how do you fuck up a hat? How do you fuck up a
It's, like,
a
lumpy.
classic baseball hat? It's like lumpy. It's like square. It's ugly.
It's like not
It's
brimmed
just-
correctly.
It's just an ugly hat, and they're all like that. There's no like normal like baseball "Make America Great Again" hats. Like not that I'll ever buy one.
But they're bad.
They're just bad hats. You make bad hats.
They're ugly. Like in all essence, like
Ugh.
bad. Like
Ugh.
we wear good baseball hats.
Yeah.
That's a bad hat.
That's a bad hat. That's not like what is that? It's like a conductor hat, but like gone bad.
It's a bad hat.
It's a
just-
bad hat. You make bad hats.
This is it's not good. Bad merchandise.
Bad merchandise.
Can't do one thing right.
No,
Can't even make a baseball hat.
not a single thing.
It's bad. It's a bad hat.
It's a bad hat. You make bad hats. Your hats are bad.
Yeah. Bad hats.
Bad hats.
Really? You can't. It's just that's about it.
I'm so mad. You make bad hats.
Hat enthusiast.
Whew.
She heated.
I'm heated, y'all. I'm heated.
Oh, she said y'all. You've been in the Carolinas too long.
I say y'all a lot.
I know.
though.
We say y'all.
We
It's
say y'all.
shorter than saying you guys. Y'all.
You guys. Use guys.
You guys. The whom?
Use idiots.
You idiots. You know what's a good movie?
What?
What was that movie? The baseball movie with the kids? The Sandlot.
Yes.
There we go. That's a good
That's
movie.
a good one. Sandlot 2.
Yeah.
Sandlot 3. I don't know how many there were. I feel like there were at least 3.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Trying to capitalize off of that good old American.
Classic.
Yes. America.
Got Sandlots.
The land of the free and the home of the sand. Lots.
That's a good movie. Oh no, my hair. Nope, it's okay. Oh nope, it's not. Nope, it's okay.
I'm the guardian of the sand.
The siding quivers before him.
Fuck off.
We haven't gone on the beach yet.
No, we should. We gotta do that.
Yeah.
Gotta take a nice beach trip.
In the group, there's that poll for because homie's B's got a
It'll be
he's got a thing. He's got a beach house.
beach house.
Oh shit. But yeah, so if you want, we can go then, or we can just plan our own separate trip.
I mean, we can do both.
True.
We can go to the beach more than once.
Oh my god.
I've done it.
Shit.
Have you not been to the beach at all this summer?
No, I haven't.
Bitch!
I was... What was I doing?
You weren't doing anything.
Yeah, but also no one was going to the beach anyways.
What?
No, you went to the beach on a separate occasion with different people.
Yeah.
None of my friends so far have gone to the beach
You could
and
have come
invited
with
me.
us.
I think I was busy that day.
Yeah.
I'm getting my wisdom teeth out on the 17th.
Ooh, fun.
Remember that long ass appointment that you took me to because
yeah.
you love me?
Who is that lady that was giving you
Lisa?
shit? Fucking Lisa!
Lisa was all up here with the most condescending attitude, and I was just trying to let myself know how many wisdom teeth I'm gonna have to get extracted from my body. And Lisa was like, honey, you need to give me both insurance cards. And remember to tell your mom? And I was like, Lisa! Lisa! Look, I know how to do shit. Just help me. Throw me a little bone. We'll cut out the attitude in the middle. She didn't do it.
Fucking Lisa.
Fucking Lisa. The way she looked at me, too, was that same way that people, when they put their hand to, like, their heart, and they just go, bless your heart.
Ooh.
And then and I'm just like, yo.
And then when Lisa was talking to your mom on the phone, I was like, oh, boy.
I was like, Lisa, calm down. I ain't getting paid enough for this shit, Lisa.
You ain't getting paid enough for this shit.
I'm paying her for that nonsense.
Not her directly.
Not her directly. That doctor, whose name I don't remember, which is probably good that I don't remember his name.
He had a funny name, didn't he?
I felt like his name was Chad.
Oh, yeah, Dr. Chad.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dr. Chad.
I recently learned that a chode is a small yet girthy penis.
Uh-huh.
And a chad is a chode is a small yet girthy.
Yes, you said that.
Small.
That's what you said.
And then a chad is long yet thin. So yeah.
Chodes and Chads.
Chodes and Chads.
That's going to be our new show. The name of our new podcast. Chode and Chad.
No.
The Adventures of Chode and Chad.
Tag yourself.
Who's Chode and who's Chad?
See, that's a really hard question. Because I feel like we're petite people, so I feel like we're both chodes. Like, is there cutoff? Like, if you're below 5'5", 5 feet and, like, 5 inches in regular human height, not talking about, like, no. But, yeah, then you're, like, chodes. And if you're above, you're, like, a chad. Is there a word for, like, girthy and long?
I don't know.
There probably is. We just don't know it.
It's probably just, like, the one that you want.
Monster dick.
Probably. Let us know in the comment section.
I mean, honestly, if you do, please, like, if you know.
Let's talk about dicks.
Talk about dicks. I mean, this podcast is what? An hour and 30
if
minutes
you made it this fucking long, please.
Let us know.
Let us know. Talk to us about dicks.
Oh, it's 4:25. Blaze it. Nope, it's too late. I'm gonna have to go home soon, though. I have to make wings.
Oh.
Make wings, B.
Wingsby?
Wings. Oh, my tummy just grumbled.
Grumbled.
I'm hungry. I get hangry, I realize that. I'm a hangry person.
Yeah, I get hangry.
The hangry gets bad.
I get had. I get just hungry and sad.
Aww.
I just gotta get upset.
We're done. Thank you for tuning in.
Oh my god.
On
babe.
this podcast.
Woo! Okay. Bye.
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 Oh god, babe.